Okay guys, today we're going to be going over the setup and programming of the Arduino 2560 Pro Mini. Um, it's a small little board, and that's what we're going to be using for the GPS radio project. And it starts off, we're going to need to install a USB driver on the PC. The normal Arduino Mega doesn't need it, but for the Pro Minis, it does need a USB driver added first. Then I'll show you how to install the Arduino software itself and load the program and how to dump it in. And then once I've gone through that and we've got it programmed up, then we'll go hook it up to a little prototype board and test it using a GPS and a computer with the hyperturn to see the output. So start off with you're going to need to get the software you need, and in the links below in the description of the video, you'll see the link to go get the Arduino software itself, and you'll see the other link to get this zip folder for the USB drivers. And then the other file that you're going to need to create is just a normal notepad text document, and I can bring that up right now. And it's important that it's typed out exactly as you see it here. Make sure it's very picky about spacing and everything like that. So as long as you just type this out exactly the same as this, it's not a problem. Once you get the Arduino, or I should say the USB files loaded, when you plug in after you get that loaded and you get your Arduino plugged in, and when you come over and look at your device manager, you'll see if it was installed correctly. It'll come up as a COM port, as a USB serial CH340 here. So this is what you're going to want to see after you hook it up. Now, once you load in the Arduino software, it's going to create a shortcut for your desktop here. So once that's all done and you double click your shortcut and the program comes up, you'll come up and go new, and when you click new, this is what comes up. This is your initial screen. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come and highlight everything like so, and just hit your delete key, so you're just wiping it out clean. Now what you do is you come over back to that text file that you copied earlier, and you want to just copy everything in it. So you'll come down here, highlight everything with your mouse, and then go Control C, and then we'll go back to the Arduino program and go Control V, and there it is. And now you're ready to upload it. If you want to test it first before you upload it, you can go here and check this verify button. So let's do that now, and you'll see it. We can cancel that. We don't need to save it right now. I already saved it, and it's compiling sketch. You'll see it's got this progress bar over here, and it's basically looking at it and making sure you didn't make any mistakes. And if there are obvious mistakes, it'll glitch up on you and tell you, this is no good. So it'll do its little thing here, and then when it's done, it gives you a little ditty about what it found out about it and whether it liked it or not. And there it's all done. It says done compiling. It says sketch uses 2000, like 0%, because it's not even 1% over here. We're using very little memory. So that means it's all good to go. So you can come up here to the upload, and we're going to upload, and we don't need to do this either. And it's going to once again do the same thing we did before. And then once it gets done to the initial compiling, then it'll go straight into uploading. And then there you see it's now done, and it says done uploading. And that's it. If you come back over and go back over to the board itself, you don't really know anything happened because there's no lights on it doing anything different. But that's about it. So now you're ready to unplug from the USB cable here and plug into your test jig, because I'm going to have external power on it, so I won't need the USB plugged into it anymore. It'll be powered up through the prototype board. But and that's it. And if you want, you can come in here and save your sketch as a sketch file. So you don't have to do the transfer from the text file. But anyway, that's it for the initial programming of it. So I'm going to pause now and get set up for the test board, and we'll continue from there. All right, I'm back, and we now have the Mega Pro Mini on the test board, and everything's working good. I wanted to go over the schematic of this so you can see what's going on. I have the GPS coming in on the 6-pin DIN connector. The RS-232 output is going through a CD4049 hex inverter. So it changes the RS-232 5 volts into TTL 5 volts. It's just a complete inversion. And we're all 5 volts on everything, 0 to 5 volts, so there's no worries about voltage levels. This is kind of a pseudo RS-232. It's not truly going back and forth on the negative voltages, but it works. But anyway, when you come out of the 4049 here in TTL, you go in at 19.2 into the Arduino, and then come out at 1200. And you need to switch back to RS-232 if you want to see it back out on the PC here. So if I bring up my hyper terminal, you can see my sentence now is coming out at 1200, and it's working just like I wanted it to. So I did go ahead and and also has the little 1 pulse per second flash, just so you know you have a life and a heartbeat from the GPS. It's just a visual. It's not required, but it's there. And also have a 7805 here because I want to power this off 12 volts. I did the current measurement, and it's drawing 140 milliamps at 12 volts. So it's about 1.5 watts. It's warm, but it's not fire hot. I am thinking of putting a heatsink on it though, or actually swapping it out altogether for one of the more linear, the newfangled ones. But all right, so that's it. Now, if you if you notice that there's a conspicuous empty spot here on the board, this is where my MX614 chip is going to go, and its little components. I have those on the way right now because I wanted to go super cheap, see how cheap and how small I could go. So I'm going to be able to fit the entire contraption here on this one small board, and hopefully to have it in a small little container. Here, I'll put this next to the size of my hand as a comparison here, but I'm hoping to fit in a small little container like this. And so it's just a little
kind of an attachment to the side of the radio there, where it's very out of the way. But okay, that's it. I hope you give the Arduino a chance there. So it is pretty easy. All right, we'll talk to you soon.